Hi diddly ho there, RuneScape Cateers, it's Linkorb, and today I'm going to be doing the Ribbiting Tale of a Lily Pad Labor Dispute. Now you're going to want to axe for this quest, and you're going to want to come over here and ask Marcellus a question. Hello! You, I bet you're with them. Them? The frogs. We're gonna start the quest. Frogs? What are you on about? Ah, I see. So you're going to play dumb, are you? Well, I won't fall for your lies. I promise I have no idea what you're on about. If you explain, maybe I can help you. It's those frogs on the other side of the oasis. They're out to get us. All of us. If someone doesn't kill them all, we'll be living our lives as their slaves. I see. How about I head over there and take a look? You want to go near them? Well then you're a fool. I will watch from a safe distance as they dine on your corpse. Okay then. Well, provided that doesn't happen, I'll be back shortly to let you know what I found. Okay. There's some blue frogs over here we gotta go talk to. Oh, hello there. Hang on, you can talk?
Well, of course we can all talk, silly. Why wouldn't we be able to?
Well, I guess I just never considered it before.
We live in a world where giant lizards with wings fly around and expel highly combustible fluids from their throats, but you never considered a frog could talk?
Well, when you put it like that...
Well now, that we've established our remarkable linguistic capabilities, how about some introductions? I'm Sue, and this is Gary. Over there you have Dave and Jane. Good old Mr. Lonesome over there is Cuthbert.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Linkorb. Well,
Linkorb, what can we do for you?
Well, there's a guy over there that thinks that you're all evil.
Evil? We're not evil. We're just on strike.
I'm sorry, what?
We're on strike. Fair work requires fair treatment. And we've had enough of his nonsense.
But what do you do? What are you striking from?
Oh, well, I can't really remember. It's been so long that I've gone and totally forgotten. Hey Gary, why are we on strike? No idea. I've been on strike my whole life, just like my pa and his pa before him. At this point, it's kind of a family tradition. I know it's because of him, though. That monster spends every day mistreating us. If he ever wants to see any work from us, he needs to start showing some basic respect. Too right, Gary, too right. What reason does he have for thinking we're evil anyway? Well, he's one of them capitalists, isn't he? They see a worker demanding fair rights and they go loopy. Don't have anything getting in the way of their profit margins.
Actually, he never mentioned anything about work. He seems to think you're out to overthrow humanity.
Overthrow humanity? What a load of nonsense! We love humans. Gary here had one as a pet once. Ah, those were the days. I always loved my Cynthia. Such a shame about the accident. It wasn't your fault, Gary. It wasn't your fault! Anyway, if this chap thinks we're plotting to overthrow humanity, what's he planning to do about it? I'm not too sure.
Oh, sorry. Gotta go back to the regular voice. I'm not too sure. He did mention at one point something about killing you all.
He wants to what? He wants to kill us? Well, I think we should overthrow humanity.
Wait, no.
Yeah, we've been treated like second-class citizens for too long. The revolution starts today!
Wait, how about peace?
Peace? Interesting. I suppose peace could be fun. There would need to be some assurances, though. Wouldn't want the guy going back on his word.
Right, well, how about I go and ask him what conditions he'd be willing to accept?
Well, that just sounds swell.
Okay, I'll be back shortly. Whoa, oh. Okay, we gotta go back to speak to Marcellus. Marcellus Wallace. Does he look like a bitch? No, he looks like a guy with a leaf on his head. The frogs didn't kill you. This is unexpected. Well, I had a chat with them, and they're open to engaging in some peace talks. Peace! The hypocrisy! After everything they've done, they think peace is an option? Absolutely not. Okay, but what exactly have they done that means peace isn't an option? Oh, well... Well, you know... They just... Yes? Look, I can't remember, but they must have done something. Tetamo, I know. My brain! Yes, I'm starting to think that's where the problem lies as well. They must have taken my brain, that's why I can't remember. You tell them I want my brain back. So you'd be willing to negotiate peace in exchange for your brain? Negotiate? I don't negotiate with monsters. I don't think they're monsters, they actually seem somewhat friendly. Well, do they have a leader? I'm not sure. Well, you go tell them that I'll only negotiate with their leader. Every day I find myself further questioning my life choices. Fine, I'll go and ask them about their leader.
Hello again, have you found out what peace conditions the Grumpy Guts has?
Sort of, he seems open to the ideal of peace talks, but he will only negotiate with your leader. Do you have a leader?
Oh, well, not really. Now, when we were about collective leadership, we did consider starting a union at one point, but Dave messed up the paperwork.
Well, would you be interested in having a leader?
A change to our political structure? That's quite the thing to undergo. Yeah, especially in times of war. Still, maybe we need to mix things up. We've been saying for a while now that we've been stagnating. Perhaps this is just the thing we need. There would need to be an election, of course.
Do you have a process for that sort of thing?
Absolutely. We use a first past the post system where everyone votes based on a candidate's hopping capabilities.
Come again?
Oh, it's all very simple. The candidates perform their finest hop and everyone else votes on which they thought was the best. The one with the most votes wins.
I see, well I don't... But for the sake of my sanity, let's say I do. Shall we call an election then?
Sounds like a wonderful idea. It's just a small matter of Cuthbert. Cuthbert?
Cuthbert?
That's right. You see, while you were gone, we told the others about this whole killing us all business. Now, I must admit, emotions did run a bit high, especially for Cuthbert. Once he learns about the election, he will almost definitely want to put himself forward, and I'm afraid he has little interest in peace. I mean, can you blame the guy? Cuthbert was once the leader of the Frogs for Humanity Society. The guy loved humans, but after what they did to his favorite plant... Some wounds never heal.
So you're saying Cuthbert can't win the election?
The idea of rigging an election is one that fills my democracy-loving heart with terror, but we will need to do that. We'll need to do that. It's okay if we're the ones to do it, right? Not in the slightest, but I do love that positive attitude. Besides, the alternative is all-out war with humanity.
Which we very much need to avoid. So how do we ensure Cuthbert can't win the election?
The hop-off will see the candidates hop from the shore to a lily pad. Now, if Cuthbert's lily pad had an unfortunate hole in it...
Okay, I'm guessing I'm off to sabotage a lily pad.
Just be careful of Dave and Jane. They're sticklers for the rules, I'm afraid. You can't let them see you.
Okay, we'll talk to the yellow frogs.
Hello there! Have you heard about the election? Isn't it thrilling?
That is definitely a word that could be used to describe this situation. Anyway, speaking of the election, I need to inspect the lily pads.
No can do. We've got them all set up nicely. Can't be letting anyone mess things up, can we?
Of course not, but don't you think it would be wise for a third party just to give them a quick once-over? Besides, the two of you deserve a break.
Well, I really could do with a bit of a rest, not to mention the fact that I'm starving. Still, the lily pads are our duty. It would be wrong of us to let someone else touch them.
You said you were hungry. Out of interest, what would you fancy for when the election is out of the way, of course?
Oh, I'd kill for a nice tasty orange.
An orange? I didn't know frogs ate oranges.
Yeah, most people think we just eat flies. We do, and we love them, but sometimes you find that you've had enough flies. And fancy something more exotic.
Where do you get your oranges?
They grow on trees around here, like this one right next to us. From time to time an orange will fall off, but the really good ones are the ones at the top. The oranges at the top of the tree. Just a shame we can't reach those ones.
And now we chop a tree. Oh dang, we gotta straight up chop it down, huh? Or this isn't an orange tree. This is an orange tree.
Look! Oranges!
Okay, they're distracted. Alright, we did it. We'll start the election now.
Hello again, how are things going with that lily pad sabotage?
It's all sorted.
And just in time as well, the hop-off is about to begin.
So, who's Cuthbert's competition?
So, of course. Don't worry, once I win, I'll make sure these peace talks go nice and smoothly.
And shall we get started?
Let's!
Well, that'll make a good thumbnail.
Welcome, one and all, to what is bound to be a thrilling frog hop-off. The stakes are high for this one, and indeed the future of our entire world might be at stake. Our first contender for today is Sue. Let's see what she's got. What a corker of a hop! Excellent work! Next up, we have Cuthbert. Oh, he's dead. Oh, what a tragedy. Oh! I predicted that. Well, he's dead.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it totally slipped my mind, but he never learned how to swim.
A frog that never learned to swim. Are you serious right now?
Afraid so. Cuthbert is now as dead as an old one. With only one contender left standing, I can now announce that Sue is the winner. Well, now that's all sorted, we can get these peace talks underway.
I can't believe we killed him.
Ha! Don't worry yourself. Something like this was bound to happen at some point. It's his fault, really. Imagine, never learning how to swim. Exactly. So what does our foe want? Do you think?
Oh, I'm sorry. He thinks you've stolen his brain and would like it back.
His brain? But we don't have his brain.
Well, is there anything else you can offer him?
Oh, not really.
There must be something.
It's not like we really do much for frogs. All we do is eat flies along with the odd orange.
Well, maybe we can still work with that. I'm sure our friend doesn't like flies. Maybe you could deal with the flies around here for him.
Sounds like a job for us, though we'd of course need something in return.
Which is?
Fair pay for fair work, of course. If not, we'll go on strike. We're good at going on strike.
And how would you like to be paid?
Well, normally, I'd say flies, but it seems we've got that covered.
Oranges?
Oranges! Perfect! Oh, and orange juice as well, straight from the tap.
From the tap, but orange juice doesn't. Actually, never mind. Let's not complicate things further. I'll take these terms to him and see what he says. Alright, let's go back and talk to Marcellus Wallace some more. Have you found the leader of those frogs? I'm only going to negotiate with the leader. Yes, the frogs have selected a leader, and she has sent me with her terms. Well, what are they? The frogs will kill the flies around the oasis, and in return they'd like you to pay them in oranges. Flies? But what have the flies done wrong? Well, don't they spread disease and eat your food? Yes, but so did my brother. And I never wanted him dead. What else have the flies been doing? I don't know. You seem convinced the frogs were out to get you before. Maybe the flies are as well. The flies are out to get me? Is it really true? You know what? Sure. The flies want you dead and they plan to do it tonight. The monsters. So are you willing to make this deal with the frogs? Not yet. First I must see proof of this horrific betrayal by the flies. Find this proof for me and I will agree to the deal. Maybe my whole life is just one big nightmare. Fine, I'll find this proof. Alright, we're gonna blame some flies.
Hello again. How go the peace talks?
He's open to the proposals, but he wants proof that the flies are against him.
He doesn't have complained, does he? Maybe it would have just been easier to kill him. How about you steal a prized possession of his and plant it on the flies?
Oh good, now we're adding theft to today's crimes.
Well, it could be worse. It could be murder.
We already committed murder.
Nah, that wasn't murder. Manslaughter at best. Or would that be frog slaughter? Ha ha ha! It had to be done. Now, why don't you go and find something to steal, big boy?
Fine. Alright, we're going to talk to Marcellus Wallace, and we're going to steal his cocaine. And then, Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta are going to come, and, they're going to question him. And, Samuel L. Jackson's going to take his Sprite, and he's going to be like, now that's a tasty beverage. You're back. Do you have the proof? Not yet. Then return to me once you have it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go... I think we go to this part. We're gonna open the chest. Might not be time for that. The password is Nalia. Oh! We found a little elf guy. Alright, we're gonna go back and talk to the frogs about what to do with this plushie. This little elf kid.
Hello, did you find something to steal?
Yes, I have a plushie here of his.
Perfect! Shove it in that big pile of dung the flies keep gathering around and then go and let him know.
Pooh? How wonderful. How wonderful indeed. Oh, there's some poo. Let's do this thing. Oh, come on, Jackass. Oh! Cuthbert, Lord of Dread. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, that was funny. Oh man, I love that. Okay. This is one of the best quests that Jagex has ever made. We got capybaras, we got frogs, we got Cuthbert, Lord of Dread. Man, I love this quest. You're back. Do you have the proof? I think I do. You see that big pile of poo? The flies are gathered around. I'm sure I saw something belonging to you in it. It cannot be! Wait here, I must check at once. I see. My worst fears have come to pass. This is dark. This is dark day. This is dark day. This is a dark day. You gotta add an A there, Jagex. Correcting your grammar. Alright, worst quest ever. It's completely ruined. I'm just kidding. This is a dark day. Not just for me, but for all of humanity. Yeah, put a comma there. Busters. Return to the frogs. Tell them we have a deal. You can put a comma there too. I think somebody got a little fast towards the end of the quest. They started making all these grammatical mistakes. Maybe there are more. But I missed them up until now. I wasn't... Maybe just now I started paying attention. No, I'm just kidding. I still love this quest. Even if there's some grammatical errors. This is day 2 of Valamore. Technically day 3 because it's like 2 a.m. So they can always update the game and fix those grammatical errors.
Hello!
I have good news. The terms have been accepted.
Wonderful! Peace at last!
Oh, and it turns out Cuthbert was still alive after all.
Cuthbert's alive? Amazing!
Or no, he's now properly dead.
Oh. War always has casualties. We will forever remember Cuthbert's sacrifice. Well said. Today will be a day remembered by all of Frogkind. And much of it is thanks to you, Linkorb.
Thanks. I only wish I had the ability to scrub the memories of all of this from my brain. But as I can't, I guess I now have to carry them forever.
Have you tried soap and water?
Oddly enough, no.
Oh, don't be so negative. You've done a good thing, Linkorb. Now go. Go with the blessing of the frogs. Know that you really are a true hero.
And that was the riveting tale of a lily pad labor dispute. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you wanna. And I'll see you next time when I do the Perilous Moons quest. See you then.
Ain't nobody playing. You know I'm a blue-eyed guy. I run nothing but blue eyes, baby. I run nothing but blue eyes, baby. I run.